Hey, Luxational, send me your address. I need to send out your package tomorrow morning. Hey, Riel. Hey, a frozen luxury Saya. We're gonna have Jolee join us. The link is happening. Is happening behind the stages, so we'll see. I just texted her today. I'm like, hey, do you want to go live with me? And she said, sure. So here we are. She'll be showing up. So anyway, I've had such a okay, work was work. I was overworked. I was so overworked. I did not want to be at work. I was done with work. No, 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 no. If you did, I missed it. Hmm. I know I sent you mine. I'm sending out your package tomorrow. Mark, oh, Frozen, Saya, you are always at work, sir. Your work schedule is Riel, hello, 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 hello. I liked your live. I was in and out of your live, Riel, because I was commuting. I'm home. The time no worky, and man, the reception was awful. I was like, is it me or is it I'm in a moving vehicle? I think it was me in a moving vehicle. And we had storms last night. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, Steph. Hello, all my friends. So happy to see everybody. I have so much stuff to unbox. It's crazy. I was like, should really do this like as a video unboxing. But I'm like, that's not fun. It's all right here. You guys are gonna be here with me. We're gonna open. I'm so excited. Oh yeah. We did okay, so okay, Jackie bought some things, guys. I know, shocked. Nobody is shocked. Starting tomorrow, we don't buy nothing. We buy nothing. Don't worry. I already have all of June already filmed, and then I still have July I'm working on. So there's plenty of stuff to watch me unbox, but I need to really curate and let go of things. You know how hard it is it is so hard for me to let go of things. It's so hard. But I'm out of space. I'm literally out of space. I'm too embarrassed to even show you what's over there because I've had to move my four stack. I have been stacked almost to the ceiling, and it is embarrassing. So, and I don't like storing my bags in bins. I know Jackie bought something. I went a little crazy over Memorial Day weekend, and I bought some super awesome, very gorgeous, hopefully, because, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but thank you. I got the text, Luxational. Memorial Day weekend had a lot of sales. Lots of sales. Oh, Jolee is here. Let me put her right into. Let me just pop her right in here, whether she's ready to or not.
Hi, crazy bag people.
What flavor, Rael? Yeah, so I have so much stuff showed up in the mail today. I can't see the chats that I'm driving, so I wanted to drop in and say hi, have a great weekend. Craig was driving, sir. I'm sending you your stuff. Okay, cool. That's what I'm doing. Luxational and I are doing
Hi, Luxational.
so, and it's a surprise. Like, I don't know what she's sending me. She knows what I'm sending her, but she doesn't. I don't know what she's sending me. So I'm making it. So, man, today has been like crazy town. We had Craig went and launched his YouTube career early.
Hi,
Yay!
Riel.
Then we had what was it? Dee Dee Bean, with Dee Dee Bean, and then this whole week has been like so much stuff. So Craig was live with Winnie, and then I also missed one of Dee Dee's guests. She was live with somebody else, and then she was live with Rael, and then she was live with Craig. it's been a busy week, guys. Oh, Rael's having Haagen-Dazs. Yum. So today I was texting with Jolie. I'm like, Jolie, what are you doing at like, 6:30? Actually, I think it's 7:30 for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like hanging out with you. So here we are. So this is so cool. You know what I just realized? Because Craig is not around and because he's driving and Jolie's right here, I need a mod. Who would like to volunteer for my
Oh yeah.
uh volunteer position of moderating? I am alone. Anybody want to do it? It's just you get to kick out trolls.
I
It's
can
oh
still
actually
mod down here on my iPad, but
I don't
I
know if
might
I
not catch
can.
them.
Oh, you can, Jolie. Good, you can do it. Luxation will do it. I don't know if I can actually add her because of I'm on StreamYard and not on YouTube. Okay. After the fact, I will go find you guys and add you in my YouTube thing so that forever ever you and Steph will be my mods if we're all in the same place. But I keep
Yeah, you
forgetting
need a
because we're
couple more
streaming.
mods.
Yeah, because we're streaming through StreamYard, both Jolie and I. The platform is not as easy to do as if you're doing it through YouTube itself. It's not so kind sometimes when you're kind of piggybacking off of, whatever. So I just see if that will work. And I can maybe do it from my phone. Let me see if I could do it from my phone. That might work because then I could get right into the platform. There's a lot of things this is what they don't talk about with YouTube is that there's some things you can do on the app. There's some things you can do on the computer. Not you can't always do it everywhere. So there's some functions that just aren't available, and depending on which operating software you have changes which application does what. So it's like, oh yeah, do you have this, this, and this? And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, okay.
Miss
So how is
Jackie,
everybody's Friday? What, Jolie?
try something for me. You're in the studio, right?
I can be, yeah.
See the two gray boxes that are side by side? Try that. Try that. Underneath our pictures, underneath our stream, the two
Oh,
gray pictures that are
you
side
want
by
to
side.
change you want
There
that?
you go.
Yeah, cool. You wanted that looks great. We're better. Um, Steph says, yeah, Craig can't read the chat, Steph, but I'll read it out loud. So, Steph is saying, I just saw you posted your inaugural video. It's in my queue. So excited for you. Yay! His video was great, guys. He was so worried about it. I'm like, you don't have to worry about it. You can do this. You need to put it all in one, Jackie, YouTube. I need the 3 apps to run it. It's right. So Rael knows. Like, you have to go, sometimes you go to the computer, YouTube Studio, sometimes the app YouTube Studio, sometimes YouTube to get this all to run. It's the most crazy thing. Um, it's like it shouldn't be this difficult. Um, but it is
But the
sometimes.
um the StreamYard is an improvement over the YouTube, I think.
A
Streaming.
huge improvement because StreamYard, part of like, especially like what happened today with Dee Dee and Craig and what happened with
Yes.
Winnie and Craig, the troll
Yes.
thing, because the format is the same as short, so people just hop in and just do stuff. Craig says, I just want to say thank you for all of the love and support. I'm truly humbled. See, because we love you, dude. And I did not realize it was Winnie how we found
Craig.
you. It's like Winnie, okay, Winnie is how I found Jolie, or Jolie found me, how we found each other, because Jolie and Winnie knew each other, you know. So Winnie is like the gateway.
She's everybody's gateway drug.
Yeah, she's sure. Okay, I'll have to, okay, I'll figure this out later. I'll do it later. Which glass cabinet is Jolie using there in the room? What glass cabinet are you using? Are you using a glass cabinet?
Yeah, it's off the screen now because we went in, but
Oh,
it's the um I didn't know I was going to be quizzed. Hold on. It's the Billy Billy
really
bookcases
bookcase.
from
Yeah, IKEA.
from
I have the same set.
IKEA.
Yeah. Rael says, I think Winnie was the gateway for me too. I know, right? Like, where is that woman? Let me text her. You know, it's like, excuse me, we're live and where are you?
I was
Craig
sending
is,
her dirty memes earlier, so she's around.
well, yeah, but you know, it's a Friday. People are busy, have dinner, life happens, you know? Man, it was storming today. It was the easiest drive to the office I have had in like the entire week. And we were able to park on the first floor of the parking garage, which like never happens. And we got to work like 15 minutes early and we left at the same time. I'm like, what the heck? Hey, Scott. Scott, I have a question. How did you find my channel? Because I'm always interested to figure that out because I didn't know. I don't know unless you tell me.
Thank you, Luxational. It's just a little office with some cheap furniture in it, but I'd like to fill it full of antiques in the future.
What antiques are you looking for, woman?
Bookcases and a desk, and it would be fun.
Happy Friday, Marilla. Hi, Marilla. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go and jump right in because it's telling me to have all these boxes right here and not open them. So I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna open a box because I don't know what's all in here. It's so exciting. Okay, so most of all this stuff came out of Goodwill. So this one came out because over Memorial Day weekend, it was a Goodwill half off the clearance off Goodwill finds. So I went a little crazy there. And Scott says, good question. I have a connection to D&B and follow YouTube videos about them. And that's the ones. I love that. I love Dooney and Burke, guys, so much. It's not even funny. By the way, I have my first Buckley bag over in the corner. Um, so Craig says service is good. I have to catch replay after a fantastic and have a fantastic weekend. Okay. Service is going. Yeah, he's probably in the boonies. So this came out of the so I have my first Buckley bag. So the Buckley bag I have came out of QVC. Now I don't know. Now the outlet I live next to, they have like 2 or 3 Buckley bags for sale, but I've never seen them anywhere else. So let me grab it so I can show you what I'm talking about. Because unless you know Dooney, you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll show you my bag of the day while she's doing that. Vivian Westwood.
What is your bag of the day? I missed it.
Vivian Westwood.
Oh, you have a
It's
Viv bag. I
denim, and
so
then it
want a
has
Viv.
like little watercolors in some of the squares.
That is
It's really
so
cool.
awesome, Jolee. I so want a Viv bag. So this is the Buckley bag. So this is actually a navy. I know it's so dark it looks black, but it's actually navy. And this bag is oh, I just bag of lunch over there. It's okay. The dog can't bother it. This bag is so heavy. Shockingly, this is like solid leather. Could be luggage, you know? And it's a shoulder bag that's a top handle. Like Jolie, this is heavier than the bag I traded with you. It's heavier than that
Oh,
bag.
really?
Yeah, and I traded with Jolie a large Barlow. This is heavier than the large Barlow. Now there's stuff all inside it, but it has a um drawstring, but instead of being covered inside of the leather itself, it's on the interior like this open. So that's how you cinch it closed. So it's a really cool bag, but oh my goodness, is this thing heavy? It's very attractive. I really like the tan on tan one, but I love a navy moment. Um, Bagalanche, yes, Steph. There's a Bagalanche happened right over there. It startled me. So, okay, let me open the first. Hey, Missy. So this came out of the Goodwill in Southwest Florida.
Oh,
I get so much stuff out of Florida. It's ridiculous. That's an exceptional Buckley bag, Jackie. Heavy, but top notch. Yeah, that that bag will not quit. That bag that will live longer than I will be alive. I can guarantee it. In 50 years, that bag will be fine. Yep. Hey, Brian. You know. So let's see. So this, I bought some jewelry. So this looks like the jewelry portion of the show. Let's see if I got the right thing. So, last week I bought some um stuff off of Goodwill and it's the wrong thing. So I had to go through their customer service thing. Our homeowner policies should start with covering backlashes. So let me tell you how much that's weird. They cut out they cut out, why did they do that?
they cut out
Uh,
what?
so here's the barcode that matches this on the interior. That's an interesting way to scan something.
Wow,
Hey, Winnie.
okay.
So this item I purchased for $7, but here's the rub. It was $15 to ship it. And then it was $4 for handling. So this item actually cost me $30. I was like, dang it. But, I fell in love. And I wish Craig was actually here to see this, but he'll see it on the replay. If you can see this, that little medallion is an elephant. Isn't that cute? So it's just a beaded bracelet, and it's
Oh, look
just
at
like
that.
nothing super fancy, but I love this like elephant with the trunk up. So he
The
likes
carved
elephant
stone.
things. So here we go. I have another bracelet, and it actually fits pretty well with my other ones. Because I changed over from the sterling, and I've now switched into the bead mode. So we've changed modes. Um, so that was my
That's nice.
first purchase.
I got nothing on.
Huh?
I have a lot of bracelets. I'm always doing housework and yard work
Well,
these days.
you garden. Like, tell us what are you doing? What are you working on now, Jolie?
We have grapes growing almost up to the wire where they split, and corn and beans and a small vegetable garden, but it's really hot here. We really need to get a greenhouse. And then I have all my house plants.
Well, aren't the greenhouses, doesn't it make it hotter?
Yeah, but we would have to cool it.
No. Hey, Katie. I didn't know you could do that. My grandparents had a greenhouse, but it was just to start the plants, and then they would plant them outside. So I didn't know, you
I
know.
need one. I need one to get some good hardy starter plants, and I need to get into what grows naturally here in Florida that's edible because there are thousands of things, and I'm just not knowledgeable about it. But I'm starting to
Mhm.
learn, trying to learn.
Okay, so
Okay,
this is
unbox
another.
something.
This is from Goodwill of Western and Northern Colorado. No, 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 no. That can't be. Okay, Western and Northern Co. out of Connecticut. This is not Connecticut. The weirdest stuff shows up at my house, guys. Jackie, Winnie has a question for Jolie. I just bought that cute pink and green leaf plant. What should I do with it? What pink and green leaf plant? Oh, is that the one that's an indoor plant? I forgot the name of it. It had like arrow sharp shaped leaves, pink veins. It's an indoor plant, I think.
I have yeah, how I know that my plants need watering is I have a pink and green plant, and whenever it wilts, everything gets watered.
It's your indicator.
It's my indicator plant. Everybody should get an indicator plant, and then everything just lives.
Yeah.
It's my
Like,
canary in the coal mine.
hey, Melissa. Okay, so here's a bag in here. Let's take a look and see what it is. Um, There's one in here I'm really, oh, okay. Oh man, Craig's not here. This is one of those ones I wanted to show him. Guys, this was a steal. Okay, this is the difference between Americans liking a brand and Asian people liking a brand. This same bag on the European, on the Japanese pre-love market, it's always going for over $100. Every time I see it, you can't get it for less than $100. You can try. This I found here in America because we don't value our own stuff. I'm gonna stuff it so you guys can see what this looks like. And when I saw this for the price it was listed, now I know, I know the naysayers out there. They're gonna be like, you bought that? Why'd you buy that? You know? But let me show you what this is. And it didn't have a packing slip, surprisingly. This is an old school Ralph Lauren. And this pattern, this is coated canvas, guys. And it's leather. And look,
I
old
love a
school,
plaid.
old school.
I love a plaid.
90s. So this is
Pardon
a
me.
bag that you never, I mean, you can, if you look on eBay and you look for this particular pattern way, you will never find it for under $100. Found it on Goodwill. Was like, oh yes, I need that bag. Let me show you. Let me look up how much I paid for this bag. I cannot wait to show Craig this because he doesn't know I bought this. Because the thing about Goodwill is that when I buy the stuff off there, it kind of takes the listings away. And then I have that plant.
You see this plant? If you're a
Yes,
person that kills plants,
it's the only one
get
I
a
have living.
ZZ plant. Get a ZZ plant. It's here's the real name. If it I don't know where the camera is on my phone here. Hold
You can see
on.
it. It says ZZ plant.
No, but underneath of it is the whole name.
The Marcus Zamocracas.
I'll type it in the chat. This you
Yeah.
put in the corner and you water it once a month. That's it. So every time the month changes, you give your plant a little drink. He can't kill this plant. This is the plant
Oh,
for
good.
you.
It's the only thing I have that's still alive. And you
Oh
know
my
what's
gosh.
alive? My housekeeper comes once a month and she makes sure it lives.
Because she waters it once a month.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find the order slip. Um okay, this actually came out of this actually was an auction. This wasn't Goodwill Finds, this was Goodwill shopgoodwill.com. We have two apps, you know, because we roll that way now. We become a full-on thrifter at this point. Um First, it makes me feel better about my purchases because they're a donation. And it helps me support, like, you know, local charity. Local as in American, at least. Um, let's see. Shipped orders. Does this show up? Okay. This purchase price, the view order. I bought this bag for $14, guys. $14.
That's a
And
bargain.
the shipping, handling, and the taxes and everything. Okay, so it's $31. But this is vintage Ralph Lauren, like it is polo vintage Ralph. I love it, guys. This bag. And James will approve of this one because he loves a plaid and he loves green. And to get this bag, it's so cool. So it has I'll have to do a full detail video on this, but this one might be being used tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna go visit Miss Dee Dee Bean, by the way. We're gonna so it's just like a clamshell bag. It's like an Alma or you know, any of those types. Um Winnie says repotting grandma's point to a couple years ago killed. Oh yeah. Wow, Jackie, that's a you can't beat it for $30. Like I can't find this bag. I mean, I get it that there's a lot of people who looks at this bag and they're like, it's just an old bag. I don't care, whatever. But I see this bag and I am like head over heels in love and happy. So this is a made for me bag. I love this bag. So I'm gonna cut down this box. So what's everybody else doing this weekend? Any plans? So last weekend was Never get emotionally attached to a plant, Jolie. Okay, I got emotionally attached to my bougainvillea. Not my bougainvillea. It was a begonia. It was the most beautiful begonia,
Begonias are not easy.
and it lived. And it actually survived, and I had it for 2 years, and then it died, and I
Yeah.
was devastated. And then I was told that their lifespan is actually only 2 years. I'm like, oh, so I didn't
Yeah.
kill it. But I felt so defeated. So, like, the only flowers we have in our yard are actually roses, because you have to, as my friend tells me a lot, she goes, Jackie, dead people have been growing roses for hundreds of years. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, do you know how many rose varieties have been found in cemeteries?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I have Chevalier elephant ears. Oh, I like those. Wow, Miss Winnie B, you have a green thumb. To keep an elephant ear plant alive for that long, that's pretty cool. Ray also thought I'm relaxing this weekend. Do you know how many people I talked to that said they actually? Oh wait a minute, Steph. Last weekend was tornado. This weekend is working on the basement. Ouch! You had a tornado watch, or would you actually have a tornado where you were at, Steph? Kevin is working. Let me throw the box that way. I adore.
I adore alocasias. I have a Borneo giant out on the porch.
I've been putting off
There's
going through
um
my parent.
there's a place in
Katie, I
Florida.
I have been putting off going through my parents' things for 5 years now. 5 years. I have a shed full. Like, if I actually emptied out my shed, we'd have a great bag space.
So Jackie,
Hmm?
if you could only keep one of your Disney Doonies, which one is it?
Mm. James's pick is my Cusco bag. My pick? Oh my god. Probably Donald Duck.
Dang, Steph, that's rough.
Yeah.
Probably
Tornado
Donald Duck.
touchdown. Yeah, the one that's right there that you can see. There, that
Oh,
one
I like that. That's a neat pattern. Is that blue gray?
is blue. Yeah, it's
Um,
blue on white with yellow. Um, wow, Steph, you had um I know. I could film in that space. I have a great space. I just have to empty out all of my grandmother's stuff and then all of my dad's stuff. And that means I have to go through every box. It isn't like all the big things I've gotten rid of. I have given away more stuff, but this is all documents, and most of them are declassified, but I don't feel comfortable just tossing them. I do feel like those should be shredded, you know? So, and I just have to go through them. Most of it's really junk week. They couldn't afford nice things. Oh yeah, I'm stuck with going through the papers. I'm going through AT&T bills. It's
you want
not
some
like
help?
my
I'll
dad.
come help you shred. I'll come help you shred documents. We can get a shredder. We can go out there and clean up. You just hand them
Yeah,
to me. I'll shred, or we go. Let's do it.
I'm gonna pop some
Let's
tags,
build your
Missy.
studio.
That is my goal though for end of this year, is to get that space to the point where I can actually work in there, because it would be nice to actually have my living room again. Just saying.
Mhm.
Or I'll take over the entire living room. So let's open this one. This is a Colorado Springs, Colorado. Goodwill. Let's see what I got from there. So much fun. I really had a blast on the Goodwill shopping, but the shipping. The shipping was just ugh.
Look at this, Jackie. You got plenty of volunteers. We can have your studio built in a weekend.
Unfortunately, y'all live in different states. Hey, Jeanette.
We
Um,
have cars. We have planes. We all take a private plane with Craig, and Just, he can come pick
Wait,
us up. And
Winnie has a Coach Tabby?
yeah, she opened it. She unboxed it.
I think I remember that. It was in a small one, a 20, right? Like a little blue one. This is
No, she
Saya's
has the
fault.
brown one. Okay, I'm
This
sorry.
bag is
That's a
complete. It's
tabby,
Saya,
right?
if
The
you're
tabby
watching.
cargo, and it has
Oh, the Tabby
pockets and
cargo.
yes.
Yeah. Saya, this is your fault. Saya's fault and Scottalicious McFabulous. This is their fault. This is guy. I know. Me and my exotics. This is not lizard. This is snakeskin Michael Kors.
That's
And
cool.
it is freaking awesome. So Scottalicious McFabulous opened up a Michael Kors Legacy Hampton snakeskin. And then I went looking I want a Legacy Hampton snakeskin. I'm like, I'm just seeing those prices. So I just went looking for Michael Kors. I told y'all I had Michael Kors bags coming. This is that bag, one of them. So it got a little smushed. The box was big, but not for these handles. I'm gonna have to this is an amazing condition. Now I don't think this has the crossbody strap, but that isn't gonna stop me from using a dang bag. And honestly, this is not a bag you really use. There is a pen in here. There's a pen in here. I love it when this stuff happens. This is from Moy House from Colorado. I got a free pen. Hey Grace. Yeah, so this is what else is in here? A mint. A mint.
Hi, Jolee.
A Halls candy. You always go through your bags before you donate. You never know. This is how I swear diamond rings get donated, is because people put them in their bags and just forget and then donate them. So let me tell you how much this bag costs. This one was not where is
Hi, Grace.
it doesn't have
Aaron wants you to
the
show your
invoice.
Buckley.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Aaron wants you to show your Buckley too after you're done with this. No,
Okay.
not right this second. Show us more about the bag here. I want to see the other side and the bottom, and let me
I'm
see the
trying to
bottom of your
find at
bag.
least. Wait, let me get the price. Hold on. And pensions. Oops, it's right there. So
Oh, you got it.
view order history. So here's the bottom. It has feet. So this one was a little
Oh,
bit more
cool.
spendy than the other ones I've purchased. This is not a $5 find. This was a $20 find. The snakeskin Michael Kors for $20. Now, guys, don't get too excited because shipping, handling, and taxes, the whole buy and purchase price is $41.48 for a snakeskin Michael
Oh,
Kors.
yeah.
This is not a
That's
snake.
such a big amount.
This is not a
That's such a
snakeskin
good
print. This
deal.
is a snakeskin bag.
Really?
This is a snake. It's not.
It's got
Yeah, no, this is
scales.
snake, not lizard. Yeah.
Cool.
And so that's the thing about Michael Kors. You have to be very selective when you're looking for it. A lot of Michael Kors can be that coated, heavy
I do
leather,
that.
and it's not really the best. It doesn't hold up as well, as I'm saying. The edges chip on that, but and it even showed that this one had right there. It showed this right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to figure out. That little plaque right there says Michael Kors Genuine Snakeskin. This is real. This is a real snakeskin bag that was donated to Goodwill. And this went on to clearance. And I got this half off clearance. So I got this for $20. So with shipping and taxes, $40. So people always ask me, how do you find these bags? Lots of searching and experience of knowing what to look for. Since I've had more than one snakeskin bag, I knew what I was looking at. And right now, I'm telling you, Michael Kors is not favorable. People don't want a Michael Kors. There's so many of them on the market. They're like, I don't want a Michael Kors bag. But then this shows up. Oh,
I want that in
whoa,
green,
right?
and
Wouldn't
that would be
that be
my
such a
good
Slytherin?
exotic.
Oh, James, can you pick up that, please? I didn't know you were going to come back out. My bag of lunch. We literally had a bag of lunch. Just put it back over there where I had it. Thank you so much, sir. He is giving me the most humored face, like a bag of lunch, really, and he missed it. It's awesome. Green lizard is gorgeous. Um, I'm putting this the wrong way. There we go. I just have to let you admire this because look at how amazing this is. Look how pretty the hardware is too. And that's what I really liked about this is that the only hardware is actually this little charm. There's not actually any real hardware, so that helps the bag last longer. And I
Yes.
would not actually have used this with a strap anyway. James, look at he doesn't care. My snakeskin
Sewed on
bag.
rolled handles is my favorite.
Yeah. So let me show the Buckley again. This is my Buckley. So this is the front. No, I need to figure out how to. Yeah, here we go. This is the front. No, it's navy. Now I know it looks very, very black, but Florentine, Dooney and Burke Florentine tends to run really dark. So this is really pretty. Look at the tassels. And let me empty it so you guys can see what this really looks like on the inside. Because I have some things in here. I have a bunch of things in here. I'm just gonna throw these to the side.
I'm
So
watching
if
you
it
on
looks
delay because on my phone you're this big.
like so you can see but Steph, I agree with you. That's where I like my snake too, is in a this is so cool. So I really like how this belt is not inside or threaded inside of a fold of leather, that it's on the interior. So what you do is you can just cinch it like this. So if you don't like an open bag, this is not the bag for you guys. So this is you can find these. These are still currently for sale. I've seen them. They have one at the Coach outlet, or not Coach outlet, the Dooney and Burke outlet, and these were sold on QVC. So a lot of times they'll come out with new things on QVC, and it takes time to trickle down, and then you might get it eventually when it's no longer a QVC exclusive. But look at that. Like there's no corner damage. This is a brand new bag, guys. You know, how do you condition your snake? Snake, there is an exotic leather cleaner that I need to actually purchase. Because I actually have a python bag that I need to clean, and there's also a sealant I need to put on here so that the scales don't lift off the handle. Um, but most of the time there is a coating on this already. There is already some type of protectant on this. What happens with these is that where it bends, this is where the scales will start to lift. And when people see the lifting scales, they're like, I don't like it. So there is an actually exotic leather cleaner and sealer you can purchase. But it is specific. You have to specifically look for it, and you have to say exotics. Yes, Katie, I do like snakes at the zoo too. I actually don't have any issues with snakes. Not like I have issues with spiders. I think all spiders, I run away from a spider, I will walk toward the snake. Unless you're a rattlesnake, then I just run away. But I like pythons and boa constrictors. They're fine. I don't want to get near them, but they're fine. I've held snakes. I like them. My friends had snakes growing up. Yeah, from Asia. Snakes were everywhere. They were also in the market for food, you know.
Bummer, Steph.
Okay. Oh, this is the one.
Yes, Miss Jolee, Slytherin. The Wizarding World says that I'm a Ravenclaw, but I'm claiming Slytherin after Hogwarts.
You're not.
Hogwarts
Well,
Legacy, the game.
I am a Hufflepuff. Nobody is surprised, right?
Oh,
Nobody's surprised
yes,
I'm
you are a
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. It's obvious you're a Hufflepuff. Except, where are all the plants?
True. I'm not really good at herbology, but you know, so this came out of Los Angeles. This came out of Los Angeles. So this was the one that cost me $30 in shipping, guys. This one. And I sat there and said, is it worth $30? You know, with all the I mean it costs more to ship this than I think but I paid for this with like $20, $27, and I think the all in it was $30 and then some other cents. I'll find it in a minute. My dog is staring at guys, yesterday when I was live, I fed Watson when I got home. And I didn't tell James. James came home after I did because he dropped me off. He had to go run errands for his mom. So when he came home, guess who fed Watson? Watson got 2 dinners and snacks last night. And he still barked at me. Winnie Travis. He's still unable to see. We go back to the doctors on Tuesday, pressing for wow. That's rough, Winnie.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. This is a new type of crinkle paper. It's like an accordion. I have noticed that the Goodwill Industries, when they do ship me things, it's in newsprint and paper. They don't really use that much plastic. I think I bought something not understanding how large it was. I'm not sure there were measurements, but I am
Oh
I
Lord, I can
am
still hear.
um
I know that your
this
name
is
stands for Montana native, but I've always read it as empty native, which just sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
you guys plastic balloon is shipping to keep it stuff.
Oh, cool.
This is yeah, I do too. I do keep all the shipping and packaging and I'll use the mailers to stuff bags. This is not what I thought I ordered because again, Goodwill is not the best on descriptions and they're not really good with photos. It's a gamble. But oh my goodness. When I told y'all I bought another bag coming in the mail, I didn't realize I bought luggage. This is a made in Italy. Let me change the view a little bit and do this. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see. How can I? There we go. 'Cause I need a little bit more screen. Guys, it's
There you
patent
go.
leather.
Just
This is
keep it
a
like that.
black Arcadia bag. I'm cool with that.
Oh,
You
wow.
have fireworks behind you. How did that happen? That's so cool. This is yeah. I
Oh,
was gifted an Arcadia bag and I liked it so much I went and found another one. I didn't quite think I bought a Weekender. This is cool though. This is cool. So this is a made in Italy stamped leather, patent leather bag. I'm gonna have to fluff it up so you can really see this. I had no idea. I thought it was like a medium-sized bag, not extra large. I think like Fred's size bag.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Montana.
What happened? Empty native.
I just put it together actually in this chat. It's embarrassing. I've always read it as empty native, thinking, well, that's a funny name. Sorry. Well, that bag is gorgeous, Jackie, but it's Craig's size.
It is. It is seriously luggage size. I did not. I didn't. Apparently, I didn't read measurements if there were any, and I just went with, oh, look at that pretty bag. Look at this. This is enormous. This is a weekender. This is a weekender. Look at how cool this, and it's dusty. Wherever this is sitting, it got dusty. They didn't treat it very well. And we'll fix that. You're loving in a loving home now, babe. So let me see if I can find the paperwork on this one. Can you not see
Oh,
Jolie? She's minimized on the right. Um, Let me go back to this way. Nope, this way. There you go. So this one,
what is it?
oh guys, this bag was $6.25.
Oh, okay. Well, wow. That's shockingly inexpensive.
Well, the thing is, I only spent $22 on the things I purchased, but the shipping. So my all-in total for everything I ordered was $57, but $22.49 was all I spent on the products. So who made out like a bandit? The U.S. Post Office. Actually, not even the U.S. Post Office. This came out of FedEx.
Hi,
FedEx
ma'am.
sent this. Right? So this is my second Arcadia bag. I was gifted one and now I have this one, which actually will work out really well because I will use this as a weekender or just leaving on the weekend. I actually, what I use bags like this for is actually, I take a shoe bag. Yes, Scott, $6.25, which is why I was willing to spend $30 in shipping because I bought several things. And the way this sale worked was everything in that location or region, so out of that region or Goodwill would be 50% off whatever, right? So if you're on their mailing list, they send you these notifications. So that's why shopgoodwill.com and goodwillfinance.com get on their mailing list. They'll send you, we have a special on all this, or we have a special on all of all the items for Washington State Goodwill or something. And it's just like you don't know unless you get the email. So let me show you the other bags. So
Hi, Grace.
this one I was super excited about because this one is the one I don't know anything about. This was a gamble. This was like, I have no idea what this bag is, but it looks really cool. It is called a Didier Lamarth bag. So it's Didier is the first name and Lamarthe. It's French. I got this bag for $5, guys. $5.04. So let's take a look. So how the
Well,
Shop Goodwill and the Goodwill Finds works, these are pre-selected items. When people donate things, the people who sort through Goodwill items, they'll say, oh, this might get a better price if we put it on our internet site versus our store location. So they'll put things aside hoping to earn more money because that's what the whole point is fundraising, right? So this is the bag. Look how cool this is. So this is a French bag. Look at the unicorn, I think the unicorn emblem. Yeah. I don't know if Goodwill ships internationally,
fon,
Grace.
fon, fon.
Hey, have
Can
a
you
good
tell
night,
what the
Tammy. Look at how beautiful this pebbled leather is. This is
can,
gorgeous.
can you tell what the name is?
I'll have to type it in there for you because it's French and I can't pronounce it. But it has a beautiful, it's actually in great condition. This is just a really nice back pocket, and that's actually suede. Let me type it in for you guys, and so you guys, it's a gorgeous leather bag, gorgeous. And
That
that one
looks
I
like
figured
porcine. Is that porcine leather or is that microfiber on the back pocket?
it looks like leather. I'll look again. Hold on.
Porcine will have big pores, but it looks like the color that porcine usually is.
It's it's I think it's suede. It's a little dirty, but it doesn't feel like fabric because on the interior is a different lining. Oh. It's leather
Have fun
lined.
rubbing Bill.
Oh my gosh,
Tell
it's
Bill
leather lined.
we're all praying for him and hoping that you get to a retina specialist right away.
I can't believe they waited that long though, especially since his vision is impaired. To wait a whole week, that seems like he met at the doctor's. To be honest, this
Mm,
is a leather lined.
I'll say nothing about that.
This is so cool, and I like. Look at this hardware too. It has this like screw.
Yeah, it's got some pretty nice heavy duty hardware.
Yeah, and even here, it's part of the look, right? It has this
Yeah,
kind of very edgy. I think this is super 90s. If you can guys see the
yeah, it
two
is. It
horses,
is.
two unicorns. It looks like two unicorns. Hmm,
It's very rock and
this is
roll.
awesome. Yeah, super edgy. I swear this has to be a 90s bag.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see if I can show you guys. There we go. See, it has a D with the two unicorns, and it has the name of the brand, and it's French. So I was just like, I'll try it for $5. I'll buy it. The French Co. was founded in 1930. Yeah, according to the website, same seller may ship in some sellers might ship internationally at their discretion. Please, wow, that's pretty cool. So I have a couple more things to see if they're in here. 'Cause I don't. It might be in a separate box. Okay, let's look for box number 2 because it's not in box number 1. Oh, that should have had something else in that box and it's not in there. Where's that item? Interesting. Well, we'll worry about that later. According, um, let me move this ginormous box out of the way and double check for the third time. So I have lost things in boxes. Oh,
Did you used to game?
well, okay, so they actually am. I am missing something from the shipment, and that was unless it's coming in a different shipment.
Oh,
I hate it when they do that to me. 1 times 1,
is it on your invoice?
2. I'm looking at the invoice, so it should have another. This thing is a small item and a big item, so it might be in the big item. I don't know, but they wrap this separately. And nope, it's missing. Great! I'll have to contact customer service again. I hate contacting customer service. Any customer service. I had to call customer service
Oh,
today. I'll if it's here, I'll find it later. But I do have an invoice, and I can just say, "Hey, look, it's not here." You know. So my last trip to the U.S., we did go to Goodwill, and it's amazing shopping. Yeah, but it's a hit or miss. Shopping Goodwill in person is absolutely hit and miss. They actually have, I've seen them in Orlando. They have Goodwill boutiques. So it's like Goodwill finds boutiques, which is different than the regular Goodwill donation center. Lovely Lady Dior in the background, Jolie. Ooh,
thank you,
yes,
Grace.
yeah.
Of course, Lady Diana bag. It's one of the originals with no feet. But she's an old lady. She needs a corset.
Just gonna check all the paper. What? I'm missing one of. Unless there's something wrapped. Oh, it might be wrapped up in this. I thought this was just fluff. This looks like it's another. Oh, okay, it's in
Oh,
here. Found it. Found it. The other part of the package. That was new. I thought that was just.
Something might help.
I'm okay. I found it.
okay.
I have a vintage Diana bag. I love her.
Yay! You don't have to call customer service, which is a bummer. A bummer.
Oh no. So let me show you the last part of the haul. So the two things I got were there. So this package, this one package, part of it, the black part right here cost $5. And then the other half of it, this half of it cost $6. So let me show you what I got. Shopping Goodwill in person in my city, it's useless. Yes, it is. That's why, as I'm telling you, as people donate things, they pre-select and they call things and things that they can easily identify as this has more value, they put online. So this is a black bead bracelet necklace and jewelry set. And it says 2 pieces. And my sister collects this jewelry, this particular type of jet beads. So for
Oh,
six
that's pretty.
bucks, yeah. Jen always collects these, and I actually have another set that was given to me recently. So when I saw this, I was like, this
Hi,
would get.
Ed.
Hey, Ed. So I have this one, which is similar, if it will focus. I have this one. So I have a few of these type of beaded necklaces. So this one came out of Goodwill, and the black jet, and these are really great to put pendants on. So I was like, yeah, for $6, I'll just buy that one too. Let me show you. But this one will probably end up going to my sister because she does collect these. She has a whole set of black jet. This is not black jets, this is glass beads, but still, the sentiment. It's a sentiment, right? So
Right.
the last thing I have from this Goodwill haul is right here. And let me show you what this is. So this is a multi-gemstone 7-inch bracelet. And that's what I really wanted. But it was the earrings that got me to buy this. Lynn! Thank you, Lynn. You're awesome. James, Lynn sent me $10. He was not listening. Jolee, I went off and took a quiz to figure out which of my house I belong to, and I'm protesting the results. Gonna take the quiz again. What?
What did it say? What did it say,
What did it
Steph?
say? We have to know now, Steph. So I wanted it for this bracelet particularly, this pink one, because this pink one
Rose
is
quartz?
yes, it's quartz, and it says the brand is NOGU, but it's sterling silver. And it was, again, all 3 of
Nice.
these items I'm showing you were $7. And these are stone lapis bear earrings. I love bear earrings. I love bears. I totally love bears. I collect fetish bears, Native American anything, and to get lapis stone.
Yeah, to
Actually,
get a blue
yeah,
bear, nice.
yeah, lapis. This is
It's
not just
blue and a bear.
so lapis has, and you can see it in this. Lapis has pyrite in it, so you have a little bit of gold pyrite with the lapis. This is really beautiful.
It is.
And then I got this. This one was just thrown in there. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. It's just like the ward off the evil eye.
Yeah.
This one might be too small, but the pink one I know I could fit. But okay, now I might have too many beads. Um, Jelly said I was a Gryffindor. Steph, that means you're adventurous, okay? What's the significance of the blue bear? I don't really know if there is a significance to this is too small for my wrist. This will be going to my niece. This one no worky. This one is going to go onto my other wrist because now I have too many on one wrist. We'll switch over there. There we go.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, Steph. The Slytherins will call you commoner.
I don't know what the significance to the bear is. I haven't read up on it, but there's different depending on what tribe you're in, it does have different meanings. Gosh, that's gorgeous. And I don't even wear French wires very often, but when I saw, and this sold is a lot, the bracelets and the bear earrings. So that was my Goodwill haul for $6. I was wondering, is the shipping actually that price, or does that allow them a little nonprofit? Um, no, I don't know because it's contracted through FedEx. Normally I've gotten things through USPS, but this particular batch all came through FedEx. Let me see if it says on the shipping label. I have a feeling they make a little bit of money on this because this is a 6-pound box, which is expensive, but $30, I don't know. Yeah, but that's a good one. Actually, guys, I still have one more thing to show you guys. I told you it was a haul. It was an unboxing
A
haul.
haul. Oh, what do you got?
So let me restuff this. I'm so excited about this. So what I do when I travel is I use shoe bags because I travel in my car. We drive places. They also, yeah, they do charge the shipping. They charge like $5 for somebody to walk over to the place to go get it. Yeah. So
I'll show you my bag of the day again.
when did you get that one, Jolie?
Oh, a long time ago. I'm going through my bags really slowly on and putting them all in that autumn planner. And it's really slowed down my buying of bags because I don't even know if I don't even
You're
know if
counting.
there's enough pages for all my bags. We'll find out. I may have to order more pages. We'll see.
Now this box is interesting. I'm always surprised at what people decide to ship things in. And this is a food box. Look,
It's a nice denim
this is
and leather,
somebody's like
yes.
New York deli pack. It's like a Costco thing. And this is show it again. Jolie, show your bag again.
Oh, and it didn't come with that, but it didn't come with a strap, but it's got D rings if I want to do that too.
Yeah, it's a food box, but it's not food that's in here. Okay. Now I bought this after talking last week's live with Craig. We were talking
Uh oh.
about the
Uh
Coach phenomenon and his friend who bought the Coach bag that really wasn't a Coach bag and paid way too much money for it. So the
oh. Oh
one I
yeah.
showed you when we did the shop with me and I went and looked, well, I bought it. After we got off the live last week, I offered them $15. Said, will you sell this to me for $15? You don't have a strap. Because they were selling it for 25. And they said, we'll take 15.
There you go.
So this is the I'm not a Willis, but dang, do I look like a Willis?
And it's in a good color.
Yeah, it's a great color. It's a cognac. It's actually lighter than the actual um Coach color, you know. So it is actually, if you look at it, it's not as wide as the Coach version of this. The leather is not as soft, um,
Okay.
but it has the same turn lock.
What about weight?
Slither and move, Jackie. I'm a Hufflepuff. Loyalty is strong with this one.
What
So
about the
this
weight?
is the interior, and So this is a made in China. And in here it says Hunt Club because this is the brand Hunt Club. It's not a Coach Willis. This is the Hunt Club. But this
Hunt Club.
looks like a Willis without being a Willis. So one of the differences in this when you feel it is that this is gonna feel that well, this needs a lot of conditioner, guys. I'm sure this has never been conditioned. And it has a cool back pocket. You know. It is all leather. I mean
Oh,
it is
Steph, that's funny.
with you don't send me a bag in a liverwurst box.
Worst box.
So I
So,
said because go ahead.
Jackie, you remember how heavy your Willis was. How does that compare?
This is lighter. I
Oh,
can tell
okay.
that the leather isn't as thick. You can see it. Um, because I had the Willis, it's a little bit thinner. A little bit thinner. Now I had two Willis bags. So the brown Willis bag I had was an older 90s version that was thicker. Now the ones that was later in the 90s, so the earlier 90s one was a better quality. The oh, Katie says Hunt Club equals J.C. Penney's. I don't know. I don't know who Hunt Club was. I just know that this somebody what they do on eBay and what the listing says that Craig's friend got hooked on was it says in the description Coach Willis type bag. And because it said Coach Willis type bag, but said it's a Hunt Club bag, and if you do a keyword search, it's going to key into Coach Willis. It looks like the real deal. She paid a lot of money for hers, and I paid $15 for this. And there is a difference in the leather, but it's not as soft. That's really the coating of whatever they used for the dyeing of this is a little bit, it's not as porous. So it's not as
It's got a
soft. It's literally not
plasticky
as
coating
soft.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just
it's sealed.
so
Yeah.
this it was a fake one. And so this is a copycat. So it's not saying it's a Willis. It just says, "Oh, we're making this a bag that looks like a Coach Willis, but it's really a Hunt Club bag. It's not a Coach Willis bag." You know.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't know this Hunt Club bag existed.
So, and the thing is, people because vintage Coach is so popular now, this has happened. People are putting this on listings, showing them this is a Coach Willis like type bag, and eBay said it's not a false listing. It said it was a Coach like Willis bag. It didn't say it was one. It said like one. And keywords are important. So she had to suck it up buttercup and she paid, super expensive price for this bag. And it's not that there's something wrong with the bag. She liked the bag, but she felt duped. And if you feel duped, you don't like the bag, right? Oh yeah, Grace. The vintage. This is not the time to buy vintage Coach. Now, if you have a friend of a friend who has a vintage Coach, buy it from them. But you're not. And if you're lucky, you might get it in the thrift store. But there's several viral trending videos of people going into Goodwills, thrift store, Salvation Armies, these type of places, buying a bag for $7, going home, showing people how to restore them, and then that's caused like a lot of people to go get them. Plus, it really does have that minimalistic aesthetic that most of the new 20-year-olds like. So it's a vibe that people really want right now, and they like that it was 30 years old. So they're hard to get. They're expensive now. You know. I know. I might be slightly jealous of your collection, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, you've seen a picture of it.
Yes, I have. Really great. Get that 1994 bag and play. And oh, I swear, all for one while opening it. Yeah.
After I moved my bags out of this cabinet back here and into my closet, I took Winnie on a tour, so she's seen inside the closet over there. And but she couldn't see all my vintage Coach because a lot of it is in a big bin. I have to get them out and
So
clean them.
I have slowly gotten rid of all of my vintage Coach because I'm a catch and release when it comes to vintage Coach. I love it. I buy it, but I still have never found the one I wanted and could afford when I was 20. And when I ever find that bag and I ever get that bag, then I'll stop looking. But I know what it is. It's so hard to find, so rare. It's literally just the blue stewardess bag, the chambray blue one, not the dark navy one, you know? But I was in the store, we were in the PX on base, and it was there, and it was $200 at the time. This was in the 90s, and I couldn't afford it. But that was, I mean, I was a teenager. My mother probably would have bought it for me, but I was living with my father, and he was like, heck no. Um Luxational says she has 100 vintage Coach, which is why we want your videos to come out, Lux. Um,
Yeah,
I
that needs to
started,
be done. We need to
yeah.
see
Ka-
those.
Katie says I started to collect a few vintage Coach a few years ago, but I stopped because I realized I never use them too heavy. But I will keep my OG until I die. Yes, yeah. I don't sell anything really. It's really hard to have me to pry them out of my dead cold hands, and it's only because I'm completely out of space now that I've even let go of the few I've done. But um, I tend to rehome my Coach because I want people to love it. I want to find somebody who will love it. So I tend to trade those away, not necessarily sell them, because I don't want to sell it to somebody for them to hike it up to $300 to sell it online. I want somebody to love it. Um, Yes. So negative. So Jackie, someone could sell a Coach dupe on eBay as long as the Coach dupe does not say Coach. So this is a branded bag, guys. This is a branded bag by Hunt Club. This is their style. If you compare them side by side, the company says this is not the Coach Willis. This is our bag, and this is the Hunt Club bag, and it's branded in there. It's their company. They manufactured it. They distributed it. So by listing it on eBay, by saying it's Hunt Club, and just because the person who purchased it didn't read that the brand was Hunt Club, it was listed. So it's not, they can only have an issue with refunding through eBay if it's a false information. That wasn't falsified. So they opened an investigation, and the investigation found the seller, not to be at fault. And so that bugged me. So I wanted you to see this because I've gotten a lot of things like that happen. Like, I thought I bought XYZ, and it turns out it's not. It's not that it was worded wrong. I just didn't see it, And there's so many look-alike bags now. So if you look at a bag that says Togo leather, looks like Hermes quality, but unbranded, and you spent $2,000 for that. You spent two
Down
thousand
here,
dollars for that unbranded.
down
Mhm.
here under my feet, I have a little flip up trunk, and I think the only thing in there is that fake Dooney I got when I got ripped off a while ago.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I thought I put it.
Ooh, Morella. Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on to those 1941s. They'll be worth more money later.
As soon as I
Hey,
open this,
Maria.
I'm like, seriously?
But it's so. Right, I wouldn't know looking at it.
You would know.
It's the duck, right?
Here's the giveaway.
Okay, it's the inside. It's always the inside. Always look at the inside.
And then look how bad the hardware is. I don't know how good this camera is on the front of my phone, but yeah, this is a real turd, is what this is. Look at the zipper.
Ooh, nylon. Yeah. I like this bag. I was not sad about this bag, guys, with getting it. I was happy because the mahogany colored one I sent to Craig, and maybe he'll do a video on it. But this is a lighter color. If you know your Coach colors, nobody would actually think this was a Coach color. But that's really the only difference. It's the color. It's not even this. It's a styles Coach, but the color is not the right color. And I think that's how they got away with it. Was by the Hunt Club was saying, well, it's not their colors, it's our color. You know. I think so, Jackie. One is a lock and key rogue. Whoa. That's pretty cool, Morella. Is it fabric on? No, this is not fabric. The one that Jolee sent, what you couldn't see was that it was fabric on the inside. It was black fabric, and it shouldn't be. It should be leather on the inside of that Dooney.
Has
The
anybody
trim
ever
looks
seen
nice.
a Dooney with black interior to start? No.
I've seen a lot of them on eBay though, and as soon as I look at the inside, I'm like, if they don't show
That's
pictures of
not
the inside, oh,
right.
Contessa, you will. Okay, I must show you this. I got a bag. Um, okay, I didn't look at the dimensions, guys. Apparently, I missed the dimensions. So this is my other Arcadia bag that I bought. It's huge. Look at this bag. But honestly, it's lightweight. It's not heavy. It's not heavy at all. It's it's
It was
patent
a
leather
long
black.
time.
Isn't that cool?
It was a long time ago, Monarch. It was a lesson learned.
We've all done that. It's happened to Dee Dee Bean, it's happened to me. Um, it's happened to a lot of people, and but that's how you learn, and that's why I wanted to show people this Hunt Club bag because unless you're really good with Coach Vintage, you would think this is a Willis. But if you know Coach Vintage, you know this is not the color they made. The putty is too light, and their actual mahogany is not this color. And there is a color between this, like a honey color, but this is still the wrong. It's too red. This is a too red. But you have to see that. You have to know that. And as soon as I touched it, I would know. I would know. It's
Right.
leather. It's beautiful, but it's not Coach. Um, it's a Craig. Yes, Latina. That bag is a Craig bag. I'm going to use it for traveling. I normally for bags like that, I'll put my shoes in there because I'll have a shoe bag and then I'll have a clothing bag because I cannot go on a vacation with like two pair of shoes. I go on a vacation with five pair of shoes. Huh. Grace says I didn't buy it. I asked for more photos, and that's when I got this. But told by the seller that he found it the estate sale for sheep. Yeah, guys, did you guys watch 5 Foot Nothing's video today? I got duped on my first vintage coach, but I wasn't the one. I wasn't the one that purchased it. Okay, this is luxational. So I asked for him. Okay, yeah. Um, but he wasn't angry at me. He was trying to make a butt. Oh, yeah.
Now I bought I bought when I was looking for that Yasmin. Um, I really want the Harris tweed and Vivian Westwood combo. It's a beautiful green tweed. It's awesome. And a guy sent me a fake one from Canada, I think. And I opened it up and looked at it, put it in the box, and shipped it right back. I said, "You're taking this back. This is fake." Didn't, no argument. Money immediately came back, even before it got to him, because he knew. And I said, "Is this the copy off of this? You didn't send me the copy off of." I had looked on what is that site that sells all the fake bags?
Oh, DH Gate.
Like DH Gate. Yeah, I think it was a DH Gate bag. I found it on
Mhm.
DH Gate. I
Yeah,
was like,
those people
okay,
are crazy. I'm happy. At least you two can't do a lot, but at least they cleaned up that. They were able to clean up that mess because that was
yeah,
ridiculous. The amount of people that were just, they had thousands and thousands of subscribers. It wasn't like a few,
I
it was
know
thousands of subscribers.
it was shocking.
Yeah.
I don't. I would be so embarrassed to show fake bags that I bought on purpose or using on my channel.
Yeah.
I couldn't do
Well,
it.
the whole bag, the whole channel was about it. They weren't trying to say they were real. They said they were not real. Their whole channel was,
DH Gate
seriously,
finds.
yeah. They're like, this is my find. This is what I bought. But it's like, and the people who were showing these got them. They get them for free, so that they could show you and that you could go buy them. I'm trying to clean up the mess, the giant mess I made. I just hate people. Sometimes I have to view it Maria, I have to view it as people genuinely not knowing, because not everybody knows. Now, the people who misword listings but make it legal, that's the ones to be worried about. But the people who really don't know, those people I'm not mad at. Steph says, "Oh my God, loving 5 Foot Nothing's channel. Didn't she see her latest video yet?" Okay, so Steph, let me just say, the video she had today, I went to the website. It's Olita is the name of the brand. Today is the last day of the Memorial Day sale. I went there. I looked. I clicked. I said, I want to. It's still $400, and I have to tell James. So I didn't buy it because I would have to tell James. I'm like, can't tell James I'm buying another $400 bag. No, 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 no. We're good. I don't need. But I went there. I mean, 5 Foot Nothing. She can sell. She didn't even hype it. She doesn't even hype it up. She just showed it and compared it to her Laura Piana, and then it's prettier than the Laura Piana.
It
It
is.
is prettier. I was like, really?
She influenced me. I bought the American Eagle high-waisted kick jeans, and
Oh,
they're
you did?
great in
You
short
did?
because I'm 5 foot and a little skitch. So
Yeah.
I get
See, I'm
it.
too
Yeah.
round. See, she's 5 foot nothing, but she's like a size 4. You know?
Well, yeah, she's a little tiny person.
So see, she's petite all the way around. But so she had the Olita bag and she had another bag. She bought a Songmont bag. And then she showed some very beautiful linen trousers. I'm really hoping for her to show that in a try-on video because I really appreciate that. I don't do that because that's a whole heck of a lot of work. You know, when people say um, YouTube is a lot of work, we say that, but we don't really elaborate what that means. What 5 Foot Nothing is doing on her channel is a lot of work. Like, I just sit here and talk to y'all. I don't cut, I don't edit, I don't do all that stuff. And what she is doing, she has mod shots. She's popping up pictures. She's putting in an intro, an
She's working.
outro. She has like hours of time goes into each of her videos. Not 1 or 2 hours. I would say 4 or 5 hours easy on her videos because she also does try-ons and each one of those clips has to be inserted in there. I'm very impressed. I am like when she started her
Yeah,
channel,
it's a
she
lot
was
of
like,
work.
we're doing it. Oh, she's like, oh my gosh. It's like it's on her Chanel collection, I just about died. I've never been a Chanel fanatic. I've always liked the beauty. I've always liked the person, Coco Chanel. I've always loved the perfume, but I've never really. And I almost bought that Chanel book. I Monarch when she showed the Chanel book, I almost bought it. I went and I have it in my cart in eBay, but I found the cheapest I could get it was like 150, 165. That's an expensive book, but it's a heavy book, so I get it. And then, um, so I was looking at her bag collection. If I ever had the opportunity to see, like I've seen Jolee's O case because she has an O case, but I never seen Chanel leather until Jolee and I met up in California, in Florida, and I saw her Chanel. I was like, that is so cool. Do you have it with you? Because I haven't seen
No.
it since you put the crystal on it. Yeah,
Next
but no.
live, I'll have some stuff ready to go.
Well, I just kind of sprung this on you. It's like, oh, do you have that? I sprung the whole thing on you. I said, hey, what are you doing today? It's 6:30.
Oh, speaking of when you saw that, um, what are we doing? We're meeting up in Disney Village. I'm sorry, that's the
Misty
old name.
Springs.
I grew up
Yeah.
here. Yeah, Disney Springs. It was Pleasure Island between those two, but so it's gone through some name changes.
It's good that they changed the name. Yeah. Well,
Well,
you and I
Pleasure
for
Island
sure.
was a bunch of bars. It was a party place for a while. Did you know that?
Disney cleaned it up. Yeah, I can believe it. Hey, Disney might have cleaned up the look, but alcohol is all over that park. Those
Yeah.
parents would not
Is that where
survive
we're meeting
Disney.
though in September? Is Disney
Yeah.
Springs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't talk you into getting in
It's
my
a good
car and going down to Orlando. Go to
Mhm.
the outlet malls? Did you go to the outlet malls last time you were here?
I went to the ones that okay, it was so busy, but I had to because that's where the character store was. So did I go to the other stores?
Oh.
No, I went to the Disney Warehouse character store. So no, I was with my husband. He was really not the most into the shopping bits. But now I'll have more time on this trip to do shopping and fun things. I said, look, I am meeting my friends. I have Jolie to meet. I have my other friend Sarah to meet. I have Latina to meet, and I think
Yeah.
Higginbotham because we're all trying to meet up at some point somehow. And I'll go see them wherever they are. So it's like we're gonna be there from a Monday to a Friday. Like we're leaving on Saturday. So we're coming in on a Sunday night and we're leaving on a Saturday morning. And in that whole 5 days, I'm only going to the parks 2. So I have 3 days of I can
What
meet
week in
people.
September?
Yeah. Yes.
What week?
Uh, hmm?
What week?
The first week.
Oh, the first week. Okay.
Yeah.
First week.
Hmm.
Okay.
Epcot, baby. This is with Jelly. I love the 2 O cases I have. I don't need to buy another Chanel piece. 2 is enough. My friend used to put wine in children's sippy cups. That is a way to do it. If you're gonna sneak it, as long as your kids don't grab that sippy cup. Should we meet as a group? Sounds like fun. Yeah, you can totally.
Yes,
Absolutely. You can meet as a group.
absolutely.
I will give more info, not publicly on a live,
Right.
but I will get
Um,
everybody together and I will tell the deets. And it's
is
closer to the
anyone
date.
interested in the Mall of Millennia, the Millennial Mall?
Where's that one at?
Oh, it's in Orlando. It's about 24 minutes away from Disney Springs.
Is it any good?
They
You
have
don't.
they have Hermes, they have Louis, they have YSL, they have Coach, they have everything.
That might be dangerous. I don't know, because let me think about that one. So the
It's
last time I
also
was
a
here,
pain in the butt to park in. It's always
yeah.
busy because it's so close to Disney that
Mhm.
it's always busy. So we would have to consider that too.
Rael says, sounds like a mall I would be at. Everything in Disney is busy. That whole Orlando area, that going into anywhere near Disney, depending on what time of day, is like hell. It's like driving. It's like I think it's the
Hmm.
I-4 that runs through it. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. Slight detour, Jackie, says Miss Jelly.
And I used to work at the trauma center down there, and that was a bear. And then I used to work later at a surgery center down there, 2 surgery centers down there at different times. And it's just every year it gets worse. It's like stop and go traffic. It's awful.
Whitney says the Simmons outlets is amazing near Disney too. That's the one I think I went to. Was Simmons? Or no, it's
Simon's.
Tanger. I think it was a Tanger, the one with the character warehouses. There's
There's
only
Tanger
2.
outlets over in Daytona, and there are Simon outlets over near Disney, about as far away as the Millennial Mall. They're on
Okay,
International Drive.
so I did go to the Simmons Mall. That's the one I went to. But I also
Hmm.
went to the one in Daytona. I went to both because
That's
my friend
Tanger.
lives in Wake Mary or something. Lake Mary.
Yes.
So she lives over there, so we drove over there and did stuff. So
My
baby
high
Bill
school
fly.
rivals, Lake Mary.
Oh, really? Hmm.
I was Lake Brantley. Yeah.
Winnie, how is he dealing with not being able to see? Because I mean, that's not something I've ever had to deal with. Can you see some like light and dark, or is it like just nothing? Disney, they do concierge level. Well, the alcohol's all over Disney. You can find it everywhere. And it's not that expensive. I mean, it's Disney prices, but it's not like um
We
Oh,
could go
good.
down to
Okay, the thing
International Drive and go to the Boston Lobster Feast. All of us.
was that in September?
The Boston Lobster Feast is a restaurant, so it's always there.
I am all down for that. Mhm. Like Vegas. Winnie says it's a dark web and a Vaseline covered lens, so just shapes and blurry. Man, that sucks. You know. Okay, so
I
let
know
me see. I
exactly
got.
how he's seeing Winnie, and it's terrifying.
Oh, is it?
Terrifying. Yes.
Mm.
Yes, it's terrifying because you can't read or make anything out, can't drive. It's terrifying.
Okay. Wow, I'm tired today. So it is an hour and a half, and I think I am done. Are you okay with closing out the night? Oh, I did have a question, guys, since we have a few people here. Oh, actually, we have quite a few people here. Um, so I started doing lives, what, 5 months ago at this point? Maybe it was right after Christmas, I think, and starting in January. And I picked it because a long time ago when I was watching other people's lives, Caleb and Zane were going live on Thursdays, but apparently they're thinking about moving to Fridays. I'm not moving my date, but so I just wanted to see what the feel was because I wasn't in their live yesterday, so I didn't hear the news myself. Somebody told me, so I have no idea. But they tend to be late night people anyway. Because when they went live on
Right.
Thursdays, they would be starting like at 8:30 my time. So, but I know we have a lot of cross platform and we have audiences that go back and forth. So, any thoughts? Should I change the date? Keep the date? I would just keep my date. Hmm. Hi, Nalia.
Keep the date. That's my
Keep the
vote.
date. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. I figured because I'm a tiny channel and he has 10,000 subscribers. We
Yeah.
we share some people, but not all people. I don't think they've decided yet, says Miss Jelly. Yeah.
And you
Well, I
go
mean,
you go earlier anyway. You're much earlier.
oh yeah. Brazil says Nalia, your lives are great daytimes for me. Okay, then I'll keep doing it, Scott. I really wasn't gonna change, but I just wanted I might have because I do a lot of random lives, but even Craig was saying he didn't know when he could go live, and I'm like, there's enough space in this world that we can all go live whenever you
Yes.
want, even if we overlap. That's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're not going to hurt my feelings. Brazil, yes, cool. I say keep. Okay, guys, so that's the verdict. I'm going to keep my lives on Fridays. I am going to be seeing Dee Dee Bean tomorrow for lunch-ish, late lunch, early dinner, and then Sunday, I might be going live just to hang out with you guys. I need to film a bunch more videos, and I will be live again on Monday. So
I'll be
anyway,
live again on
thank you.
Sunday. But I go
Oh,
live during the day and do planner stuff.
yeah,
So
Winnie, not Winnie. Jolee goes live at the same time,
12:30.
11:30
Well, yeah,
Eastern
11:30 your
Standard
time.
Time. My time, okay, 12:30 Eastern Standard
Eastern
Time,
Standard Time.
11:30 Central Standard Time. Yeah, she's East. See, at least Jolie and I can go live because Jolie is East Coast and I'm Central Time, but like at the West Coast, man, that time difference on the West Coast, that's rough. Trying to
Yes,
meet
and that's where Jacob lives and why all of
yeah,
his are really late
really,
to
because
me.
I actually, guys, I asked Debbie to come and go live with me. She might. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it.
Good.
So she used to do YouTube, so it's been a long time. So I'm like, okay, well, think about it. So hopefully I can get her to come live with me. And guys, if you're on here and we're friends and you want to come live, you don't have to have YouTube if you want to come
Nope.
hang out with me. But I've found that a lot of people don't want to be in front of the camera. But in case you're like us and you're okay with it, let me know and we can come hang out together. Hmm.
Same with me on Sundays. Anybody can come into that live and sit there and question what I'm doing. That would be great.
Did you did you finish your week's to-do list this week?
Oh, that's something that I noticed on my lives. I wasn't showing. I'm just sitting there talking and stuff, but I never show the filled out. Once I've done. So I'm trying to get to this week, but like my planner ends up looking like that.
Wow. See, I think this
Um,
is awesome because you use your planners and you actually use them the way people want to use them but never do.
yeah, well, I'm back in Erin Condren because Erin Condren is my training wheels.
Mhm.
And like I'm gonna keep my main planner as Erin Condren because it's this, you don't have to do a lot. It's all there for you. And then but my I start my fitness journal tomorrow, June 1st. And I'm using it as training wheels because I want to take this to a Hobonichi weeks after those 4 months or however many months that I put in this. Once I know what I want to track, then I'll move into the other kind of planner. So we're going to just discover how to keep up with all that together because that's what my channel's about, just sitting and talking about it. Because a lot of people buy the planners and then never use them.
I got a planner which I really like and I have no idea where I put it. And it's a really cool planner and I was going to do a whole video on it and I can't find it. Great. One more thing I
Well,
can't find.
in July, I'm going to the Erin Condren Daily Duo A5.
Uh,
It starts in July because now they've put everything in it that I need to plan in. So if you want to plan with me in the same planner, it doesn't start until July. You have a month to get it. There's a link on my lives.
I mean, that would call organized
All you
organized.
have to do is keep it on your desk and we'll do it together.
Oh, here it is. I knew I had this over here. This is one of my notebooks. This is my notebook. This is the leather I keep talking about. Anyway, bye, bye, Grace. Anyway, I'm gonna get off because I'll keep talking and I have a giant mess to deal with before I can get to go to bed. And I'm tired, y'all. So I will see you guys later. If not this weekend, I will see you guys on Monday for sure. And Sunday, I'll be in Jolee's live. So we'll see you there. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.